Hey, what's up, everyone, and welcome to another Chicago Beer Pass beer review, or should I say beer reviews. We have not one, but four beers to talk about on this video.
God Damn Pigeon Porter. This was in bottles last year, right?
Ooh, I don't know,
It was for sure in bottles at one point.
but just the regular, the plain Jane
Yeah.
porter.
Yeah.
Possibly, yeah.
And now they are hitting us with 8.2% of goodness in a mixed 4-pack, Brad.
Right. So I made it up there. Also the day that the Barrel Age Imperial Pajamas was released, and they had their event. Spiteful was releasing these 4-pack cans. I'm not sure if cans are still available. Possibly, but who knows when you're watching this?
Right.
As of right now, possibly. If you're watching this later, probably not. So we have four of them. We have the chocolate fudge, raspberry, what's this, coconut, and peanut butter. Whew. So there was people blending them. You could do a taster and blend all you wanted. I ended up just getting the 4-pack and a pour of the peanut butter. So I've had that one. I haven't had any of these others yet.
You want to go coconut?
We're going coconut. All right.
The coconut pigeon's got a coconut brazier on too, which
Okay.
is kind of cool.
Have you been to Spiteful recently?
I have been to Spiteful. Sometimes on a Sunday, I'll make the 3-mile drive over because, we need some beer to cook with and to drink when the food's done. And, that's a good excuse to get over to Spiteful. Conveniently located next door to Half Acre on Balmoral on the deep north side.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so I like their space. And then their tap room is actually, really nice. I remember going there. We went to Brew Year's Eve last year. So after Brew Year's Eve, which is in Ravenswood, we saw that the tap room was open, and we went and got a tour of the tap room. 1 a.m.-ish.
Okay.
So
Nice.
I like those guys a lot, man. Shout out to the whole crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why hopefully we have a full episode coming up on Chicago Beer Pass soon with them. So all these beers are going to start, I think, taste similar. The base is the same. They all have a similar vibe going on. They're going to look the same. You're a huge fan of coconut. We were talking about Benthic recently. It was coconut in it.
Yeah. We Vlad and the Vlad with coconut is really what really got our coconut high going. So then we started, we went to Fire Rabbit and we went to Parabola.
Yeah.
And we just started chasing any beer that had coconut in it just to see what was going on. The most coconut I've ever had in a beer since the Vlad coconut was probably the IPA, good LA Looks.
Okay.
From Half Acre.
Nice.
Yeah.
So where does this rank in your coconut vibe?
This coconut is kind of playing the background, right? Or this is more about the porter. This is more about the beer, right? And having a fun, drinkable porter with coconut at the end.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right? Coconut's not the lead player here.
No.
So it's interesting, it's interesting to see how everyone interprets coconut, right? Because some people don't want it in your face.
Right. If you were to give this to me and you were like, here's the Pigeon Porter, I wouldn't pick off coconut.
Correct.
So,
And that's the first one, so.
yeah. Do we go raspberry or fudge? Chocolate fudge from there. Maybe go fudge and then come back down to raspberry.
Okay.
And then end with peanut butter, I think.
Okay.
That's the way.
That sounds good.
And then we can start blending them and see if any of that starts to work out. It's 4 beers to make it through in, I don't know. These are usually about 10 minutes long, so we're going to be cruising.
Yeah, the Spiteful guys, it's Fobab week. We just finished our Fobab episode. Which one did you open? Oh, fudge.
Chocolate fudge.
Yeah. And I remember the Bridgeport Art Center, we were saying how the Bridgeport Art Center was the first, so they were an underground crew because they were waiting on TTB to clear their licensing. And I think the first beer they ever produced as a professional crew as Spiteful Brewing was a beer they made for Fobab.
Oh, whoa.
And we were like, well, how does it feel to be like the first beer you ever made was the beer you debuted at FOBAB? You debuted your brewery at FOBAB.
Right.
And they were like, man, we didn't have a ticket. It was so good.
We didn't have a ticket, so we had to brew beer so we could get in.
Yeah, and they had a GFY stout, and I think the name of the crew as an underground crew was called GFY because they were waiting so long for TTV to clear their fucking their paperwork. So
Okay. Yeah. And that beer they still make. It often comes out. It has like a bear on it, right?
Yeah,
like
GFY stout.
a dead bear, sort of. It's got like a, I don't know, sewn.
I think it's a bear that's been in like a barroom brawl or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So there's a little more body going on with the chocolate fudge.
Yeah.
Not all overly sweet or anything, but it just feels like there's more like oomph.
You get that cocoa powder vibe more so on the fudge too. You get more chocolate on the aroma. Mm-hmm. You get more of the adjunct on the nose in this one than you did in the first one.
Yeah. So if you're looking for something else, of the two right now from coconut to chocolate fudge, you gotta go chocolate fudge.
That fudge is coming out more, yeah.
But the amazing thing about this 4-pack is you don't have to decide. You don't go in and be like, oh, which one do I want? You get them all for like a decent price. I forget what it was, like 15 or 12 to $20. I don't remember what it was.
Nice. It cleans up nice too. Mm-hmm. I think like some of these beers with the cool dessert ingredients in them are meant to be overwhelming, and then some are meant to complement desserts. And I think this falls in that category, right? Like this kind of cleans up nice, and I'm ready for another sip. Like it doesn't have that cloying effect that some dessert beers can have.
Yeah.
So, beers with dessert ingredients. Yeah, and we don't know if this was meant to be like a dessert.
And it's a porter. It's not a stout, so it's not going to be a sweet. It's going to be that thinner body.
Yeah.
It's more of a beer you could kind of crush. This would be an amazing Thanksgiving lineup.
Oh, for sure. Like I'm for sure bringing this to a Thanksgiving thing because like these are dangerously smooth for like 8.5%.
Right.
Like these don't come off as 8% beers at all.
Definitely not. And you get something different with each one. You're not. Oftentimes you're at Thanksgiving with family. If you bring a 6-pack or a 4-pack, it's like, all right, well, I guess I'll have another one of those.
Yeah. Right.
So a little different. I'm excited for this raspberry porter.
For the raspberry?
Because having already had the peanut butter, which I know is delicious, the raspberry would have been my second pick if I was getting another taster.
Yeah. And just a couple more notes on Spiteful, man. Back in 2015, they were 3 years old in 2015. And but this was their real coming out party at FOBAB because in 2015 they took a medal in 2 categories. They actually took a gold in the barley wine category, and then they took another gold in the for chocolate caliente in the specialty strong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that was a big year for them.
Nice.
Yeah.
So.
Oh man, how about that raspberry?
Yeah, the raspberry. I think with fruit in general, it pushes itself through the beer. Like fruit is such a strong ingredient in taste and aroma, and this comes through.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So far, the most present of the variants is definitely the raspberry. Like I was getting chocolate in the aroma and coconut in the aroma, but here you get it all the way through. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And raspberry, it's not really an ingredient you often see in even the stouts. They tend to go like the bramble, the blueberry, black, like the dark berries, currants, grapes. So raspberry, it's nice. It kind of like brightens it up, and I haven't had a raspberry in a long time, so I'm like, tastes exactly like a raspberry.
Yeah, that's true.
The raspberry, it tastes like raspberry.
Raspberry tastes like raspberry. Good job there too, because like you put too much of that raspberry in there, and it can go medicinal real quick. Mm-hmm. This just all seems to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so final one, the peanut butter pigeon. Okay. So right now I'm thinking of blending maybe raspberry and fudge would be my like go-to. I heard peanut butter and coconut sort of go together. Trying to see, we're not cleaning our glasses, so we're definitely gonna have remnants of raspberry going on here.
We're going in, man. We'll just go big pour.
There we go. All right. Almost a little more head on
On
the peanut butter for some reason.
I wonder what they did to get peanut butter in here. Because if you go actual peanut butter, right? Like I think that's when you deal with that oil separation thing. I think you have to go peanut butter powder, right?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Something we'll have to bring up to them. Yeah, peanut butter beers. You don't see very many of them. I've had a couple home brews. I know Ken Huntermeter, he did a peanut butter beer. It can run the gamut of like being extremely peanut buttery or just like it falls out completely.
I had one from Saint Laurent back when they had bottles. It was called a Collier or something. Oh, but anyway, it was like roasted peanuts and chocolate. And it came off like straight up Reese's peanut butter cup.
And then you've had from Noon Whistle, the Planters peanut IPA, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This has more of a peanut butter note than that did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I thought that was just a straight up pale ale, right? Like it was a pale ale with a
nutty pale?
A classic earthy hoppy finish.
Okay.
Yeah. I wanted more peanut.
Okay.
It's, because it's hard, like, it's like, if you tell me something's in there, like, well, now I really just want it. I don't want to look for it. I just want it to be there.
Yeah. Especially like in this lineup, too, you're told there's peanut butter in this. You're looking for it. You're told there's fudge. Like, can I taste this? Am I like, do I not know what I'm tasting? Because
have you not had fudge, right?
Right. It's like, maybe I just don't know how to taste beer, sort of thing. Like, you start to
maybe I suck at tasting fudge. I don't
feel bad about myself. But you do get that nutty peanut butter kind of taste going on in this one.
I tell you what I like about these is that you get just enough of it. You get just enough of the thing, and I like that.
Yeah. If you're looking for the ingredient to stand out, raspberry stands out the most, and then followed by peanut butter. Those are probably the two. Yeah. Might go back to coconut and kind of see what's happening here, but they're all just different enough that you do feel like you had something else, right?
Yeah. That's true. And then like what they did was they left room for you to amplify it if you wanted to, through a coffee liqueur or dessert or whatever it is you want to amplify it with. Okay. They left room for you to do that.
Right.
They're saying, hey, this is a beer with something fun in it, but we're not gonna kill your palate by saturating it with the thing that's in it.
Yeah,
so I actually appreciate that.
Yeah, this would go great with your dessert, some tiramisu or something like that. It's not too much. It's gonna play off of it nicely, or even just cookies. Maybe like holiday cookies. I saw everyone posting those Christmas cookie pairings.
Okay.
And this would be a great one that you could probably run the gamut.
Yeah.
All right, going back to coconut here. Let's see. Maybe a little more, but it now feels the thinnest out of all the variants.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think I saw someone on our Instagram after I posted this. They were like peanut butter and coconut was the way to go. Are you getting more coconut?
I like that coconut more after trying the other three.
Okay.
Yeah. The coconut makes more sense now.
I'm shocked at how creamy the head is on these beers.
And and to keep it, to be like honestly, like I think like there's something to be said about having just like a really good looking dark beer, man.
We're drinking them out of our Goose Island Black Friday 2017 glasses.
Yeah, it's a good. These are all good looking beers, man.
Yeah. I didn't think blending the peanut butter and the coconut added anything.
I'm gonna go raspberry and
peanut butter? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. He's like,
I guess
see
you
this
kinda
peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, you got a PB&J kind of going, right? That sounds okay. I see what you're doing there. But maybe I should just go them all now.
Just go suicide.
Yeah, I put about that much. feel like the raspberry is just gonna like push itself through, right?
When we
Little
did,
stir. What? How was the PB&J?
PB&J is nice because you get I'm just glad the raspberry is not dominating because when we did this when we went to Bourbon County, we did the suicide.
Yeah.
And the only thing that came through was all just the fruit.
Yeah.
You know.
Now blending them all, raspberry again doesn't come through. I think the bigness of the chocolate fudge kind of like
Maybe a little chocolate.
dampers it all. But now it just tastes. It starts to taste more stouty as you blend them all together. The body starts to feel fuller. It is an 8% beer, so it's right on that edge of like porter or stout kind of line for me.
Yeah, that porter is more consistent with like a cola, like like body wise, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, it's nice. Finish is super clean, no matter which variant you're kind of trying, and it's nice work, Spiteful. That's all I got to say. Nice work.
Agreed. And then the 4-pack, the mixed 4-pack is really fun too. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So hopefully you'll see that continue from other breweries. Even Energy City's doing like 2-packs.
Yeah.
Dino S'mores comes in 2-packs. Like stuff like that is just kind of like nice. Like I don't want to commit to all these beers. Like give me more variety with them.
Give me more variety. And then, give me more beers that are meant to do other things with, you know? Yeah. So I don't want a beer that overwhelms me all the time.
Yeah.
But this is an 8% beer, but it somehow it does not pour like 8% at all.
No.
No.
All right. So if you're over at Half Acre, Balmoral, go to Spiteful.
Oh, for sure.
Definitely. Yeah. Especially in the summer. That place in the summer with the doors open, it's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.